Yes.
Father figure তৈরি করেছি।
See who is there?
Lord, I am appearing for the applicant. I am led by Mr.
I
Bailan Bandyopadhyay. He is appearing online.
The alleged contender is present in court. Alleged contender is present in court.
Item number 3.
Three.
You are for whom?
I am for the alleged contender.
The chairman.
Yes.
The chairman and the secretary.
The chairman is the chairman and the secretary. Chairman is in court. He is appearing.
Very secretary. Secretary.
Is online probably.
Brother, I am appearing for the petition.
Has been घेरा out by the persons. That's why my lord, he cannot come out. He was also in teacher's custody, but he could not manage to come. There is no violation.
Mr. Vasu, what happened?
There is no violation. I can explain before my lord. What your lordship has directed?
Well, are you calling him for counseling or not?
Yes, yes. It is turn comes. So one, well, kindly come see your lordship's order. Kindly come to page 46 of your lordship's order. Yes, yes, he's appearing with me.
He's appearing.
Yes, Dr. Patra is here.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, kindly come to paragraph 39.
Mr. Vasu, you tell us when he will be called for counseling
Yes.
and when he will be recommended.
Only calling will not do. Probably Justice Chakraborty is immediately got it because he is in this field, champion in this field. What happened, my lord? This gentleman is geography,
Bengali,
Dada.
OBC.
Geography,
Bengali, OBC.
male, geography, Bengali, OBC. If he call for interview, he will be entitled to have the appointment. But if I don't get the part, which is not in my hand, this is the hand of the state. He cannot be appointed. I don't know, in the school, there are requirements. In a female school, I cannot post him. And that school has to be a vacancy of OBC and geography.
Why didn't it strike you when you made submission before us?
My lord,
Just a moment. When you were repeatedly insisted upon that, my lord, there will be absolutely no problem. If this
my lord, at that time, my lord, they could not anticipate. When they started, my lord,
now it is your child.
no,
Take care.
I am here to comply your lordship's order, not to.
Exactly.
What
So
we are saying,
don't give us this excuse of
I cannot-
inability of vacancy.
I cannot do this.
Then,
Not,
then we have to proceed in contempt, Mr. Vasu.
it is impossible for to comply.
Vasu, kindly consider. Our order was what? That you call him for counseling.
I will do. I will do.
Recommend.
I will recommend. That's all.
Letters shall be issued.
And this subsequent is, my lord, I must be candid. After going through this one, either for the first time I am appearing today, I find that a review petition should have been filed
No,
only for this purpose.
that has not been done.
I advise my client.
So the question of taking a review at this stage will be an impossibility.
That if your lordship think, my lord,
No,
my lord is well aware.
Review our order because it has been affirmed by the Supreme Court. We cannot.
It shall be dismissed.
Pardon?
So this your lordship can.
Naturally,
Your lordship can review. If it appears to your lordship, my lord, this is not a contempt proceeding, this is execution proceeding.
Why your chairman
Yes,
is
yes.
becoming so adamant
No,
that unless I get a declaration from the state, I will not do it.
How can I do?
That is your problem.
I cannot. I have no power.
That is your problem. That you will
I
be
have-
doing on court's order,
I
not on
cannot-
your power.
I don't have any power.
Then you ask him to file. He's personally present. We are sending him here from to DJ. We are issuing warrant of arrest against him.
Yes.
Call our
Deputy Secretary.
This is audacious, Mr. Vasu.
I am.
person-
I submit. My lord. This is not. Kindly be patient. Kindly hear me.
Yes, tell us.
What your lordship has directed? Your lordship has directed. Kindly come to page 39. 452 candidate has to be called for interview and give appointment.
Page 88.
Kindly, page
Page 88. Paragraph 39.
88.
Paragraph 39. 39. Paragraph 39 of your lordship judgment. Page 88 of the contempt application. Why should I, my lord?
You like that? Yes.
Kindly see, your lordship has directed 14052 candidate has to be called for interview and will be given appointment. Now, my lord, I am giving the chart to my.
This place.
Yes, yes. Upon such re-evaluation, initially 1463 plus 533 for mismatch of marks 902 for defeat OMR seat. Upon further revision and perusal of records of 902 candidates, 750 candidates are brought within the zone of consideration, and accordingly 1463 minus 750, 713 were ultimately excluded. Such exclusion is not sustainable in law, and consequently the said candidate will also be covered in the zone of consideration. Now the direction. As there are in total 14339 vacancies there, cannot be any hindrance toward inclusion of all the candidates called for PT being 14052. So this is the lordship direction. 14052 has to be appointed after counselling. Thereafter, when counselling started, it is not one day's job. Counselling started. And I am giving the figures to your lordship. 14052, we have called for counselling 12,482. So can you take a note of that? I will file an affidavit. Now for the timing, can you take a note? 12,482 counselling called for. Out of this, my lord, 9464 either absented, they were opted and recommended. Absent was 3018. Candidate absented himself.
934.
3018. Either don't absented or refused to accept the place he was allotment was given. Am I clear to lord, sir? So 9464 was counselling made and recommended for appointment. Now rest. Now 1482 is rest. The petitioner before my lord is in the bottom in the list. The list is there. List is there. He will be calling gradually. 1482 is left out. It will be calling gradually. When his terms come, immediately it will come within a week maybe. But he may be recommended. But he is a male geography OBC B Bengali candidate. Bengali medium.
Male geography.
OBC B and Bengali medium. Now, my lord, I have a chart where, my lord, I can show to your lordship that these are the Bengali male vacancies are available. In geography, has to be on that subject. Other subject I cannot accommodate.
Before declaration of vacancy in any institution, report is called for from various stakeholders or various sub-institution or sub-board. So before declaring verification of this vacancy, you are very much, it is within your knowledge that the vacancy is there.
Yes, this vacancy is there.
Vacancy can be declared either existing and expected.
Right.
Two type of
That,
vacancy.
my lord, kindly come to
It
page.
has not been stated that it is expected.
Well,
It
kindly
is
come to,
existing.
kindly come to 93.
Okay.
That is there.
The court observe, come to page 39.
Before that, would your lordship please see page 93?
No, please come to that.
39.
Page para 39.
39,
page
yes, I am on
58.
39.
Court observed that as there was in total 14,333.
Can you pause here for a moment?
Yes.
This 14339 is not more than that, it is there. But here, my lord, problem is your lordship has not segregated the vacancies. That's why the berth is not available. In other courts where there is no candidate, berth is available. But so far as this candidate, berth is not available, it can be converted. If you also direct the state government to convert it, it easily can be converted.
The recommendation on that vacancy that this has to be treated as this since this is the court's order.
I can, but I cannot.
You have to bring the compliance before us.
Certainly,
Who will?
I have already done. I have given the figure.
Mr. Basu cannot take up at this stage, even if you had been a new chairman.
No, the post is nothing.
Mr. Basu,
He is the chairman.
what is my brother submitted? At the time of declaration of vacancy, If there had been no such vacancy, question of inclusion wouldn't have arisen. Then you ought to have entered into a dialogue with the government.
I gotta make myself clear, but kindly allow me to repeat.
Yes,
Kindly allow me to repeat.
14,300, you were not there before us when.
I know, no. Personally, I was not there. I was not there.
So this point, because the specific argument before us that the reservation has not been followed at the appropriate stage, we negated down that contention. It was also argued as regards OBC reservation, that was negated by us. And when we came to a point, 5 affidavits were filed by the commission.
That your lordship has recorded that.
And
I've read that.
the affidavits, this new point which you are urging.
This
with
is
us,
not new point. That cannot cropped up unless the counseling starts.
that was your no, Mr. Basu, what you are saying? I am the person. I am saying there are 10 vacancies. I will call 1:10. I will call 100 candidates for the 10 post.
I have called like this, but so far as
Now the distribution of vacancy, I don't understand what is the distribution of vacancy. You are saying now in course of counseling, I am found that I am not having any vacancy pertaining to that.
that particular post. Other vacancies are there. Kindly come to page 93.
Then how
Kindly
many,
come to page
how
93.
many candidates you have recommended?
Yes.
Male geography OBC B.
My lord.
Under male geography OBC B, have you recommended any candidate in there?
Yes.
Vacancy of 44.
Well, kindly
many
once,
vacancies
kindly
are-
one come to page 93
Yes.
or 93. Well, kindly come to
Yes.
subject geography,
Then medium,
then medium Bengali,
then that OBCB,
then my lord kindly see OBCB.
then male and female
Mhm.
combined,
OBC B.
then male and female.
Right side, my lord kindly see. OBCB. No. On the nomenclature portion. Subject geography, medium Bengali. There is no hide and seek to the court.
That
Yes.
reason- For that reason, you will not call him for counsel.
I will call because gradually I am calling. It starts, my lord.
So
12, 14,000 and odd is the counseling. So we are gradually doing it. Immediately he will be called.
you have called up to 9. You have you would be you
My lord,
have
it is left
you have
out.
called 12,408.
1482 is left.
So
482 will call.
So within 1482, how many candidates are belonging to this group?
At that point I will call him.
Why chart is Vasu? This one is remaining to be called.
No.
But there are more than 8 persons in that category.
My lord, kindly take it from me. If he is coming within under 8, he will be appointed. But if he is come on the merit list 9,
Why now it coming?
my lord, this is time conscious, nothing else. This is
Compliance of the order within,
compliance.
within the time. Compliance of the order in letter and spirit within the time.
Submitting, my lord, this is a delayed compliance. I am not saying that I am.
So you have not
I'm saying-
made any application.
But this is not willful. I am taking this huge number. I am doing it. We are doing it. And now only 1482 is
Tell
left
us
out.
when you are calling him from counseling.
কবে ডাকবেন?
Tell us the date
1482?
when you will go for counseling.
কবে ডাকতে পারবেন? Tentative. Only problem is there is hue and cry in the, there is a gherao, hue and cry is going on there. That is the problem. Otherwise, my instruction is within 10-15 days, we will call him and 5 rounds হয়ে গেছে।
But can I make one submission, Madam?
Come back to me.
Within 10-15 days we can call. But if subject to my lord this problem in the
Madam, can I make one submission to this?
Yes.
Madam, kindly come to paragraph 42 of your lordship's judgment.
Yes, we have seen Mr. Mohan.
That's your lordships have given a time, fixed time. Now they cannot say by installment I will call, and according to his convenience he will call.
not possible.
No, not possible or possible. Please, Mr. Basu, I have not passed any comments. Now, my lord, it is not his option's choice to call today or not call to tomorrow. Now, therefore, my lord, this is complete.
We are wanting to solve the problem.
Yes,
He
yes,
must be appointed.
yes.
That-
I want, that's all, exactly.
It is bread and butter.
Absolutely.
That
Yes,
is,
yes,
that is the concern of yours. That is
my lord. I have nothing to do anything more. But I am saying this, if he says,
we understand your problem.
my
We
lord,
the person's sufferings which he is suffering. So
yes,
you allow us to proceed in the
okay, but I will not. All right, I leave it to your lords.
after that it is not complied, we are in contempt. We
My
are
lord.
consequent.
No, there is no intention of not complying, Your Honor. We are proceeding. Physically not possible. That's why little
Mr.
delay.
Basu, after so much water has flown through the Ganges, if your chairman now comes and says that, my lord, today I have become wiser, today I find there were no such vacancy, I should have told the ex-advocate general that, please, sir, don't make this submission. After so much of continuous litigation, dealing with 15,000 persons, and you are being at a stage, court affirmation come, you come and say, I am helpless, sir, what I am to do? Then what is you are an expert for? Why did you need to advise your client? Your advocate is sitting on your left hand side.
We are, my lord, we are
Are being to heard what has been stated.
no, not
then,
at all.
Then Mr. Basu,
Don't
Mr. Basu,
not on that. I want these orders should be implemented. But I
as
try
a